Hello everyone, so I'm opening this vlog on a Tuesday, June 4th, and this is obviously my Breath of the Wildathon vlogs. This is happening all month. I might finish my TBR for the readathon early because I do have some pretty short books. I've already DNF'd one, and I've talked to Kaz, and she said it counts. So I don't have to read the Superman graphic novel, but I'm still going to do it anyways because it seems really interesting. So, yeah. But the other day I had gotten, on my Kindle, I had gotten Dungeons and Drama by, hold on, I will let you know right now. Dungeon and Drama by Christy Bruce or Boyce. Christy Boyce. This is the cover. It's really cute and adorable. It's a high school romance. Which is different. I don't typically read high school romance. I just read adult romance. So this is about a girl named Riley. She's a theater kid, and she got in trouble, and her parents are divorced. Pre-divorce, before the story starts and everything. So she gets in trouble because she takes her mom's car with her best friend and drives to Columbus. She doesn't have a driver's license, so her mom and her dad came up with a punishment that she has to work in his store. He owns a gaming store, which is pretty freaking badass, but for a girl who doesn't like gaming and stuff like that, she doesn't get it. She doesn't understand. She on her first day, she sees a kid that goes to school with her. His name is Nathan Wheeler, and he takes something from the back counter, and then he just passed by her, and she freaks out. She thinks he's stealing. Turns out that he actually works at the store with her dad, and he bought the cards the day before, and he was just picking them up to go play his game. He's into D&D with a couple of his friends from school, and a girl that he likes named Sophia, who doesn't go to his school but goes to a different school. She's like the jealous girl. Oh, he likes me, but I'm not going to do anything and date him. I'm just going to keep him dangling like a fish. Like, this bitch is annoying. Like, Sophia and Riley's ex, Paul, should get together because they're so perfect for each other. Paul is the biggest dick ever. I know they're high school kids. I get it, but he's a dick. Okay? He's like that pretentious asshole that likes to shove shit in your face type of dick dude. You know. I know you know what I'm talking about. We all had at least one dick dude in high school who was so pretentious and thought he was better than everyone. He had to rub it in everyone's fucking face. That's her ex-boyfriend. And Sophia likes, like, Lucas, who is one of Nathan's friends, said Sophia likes what she can't have. So Paul shows up with his new girlfriend at Riley's dad's store to get something for her brother, and is rubbing in her face that he's got a new girlfriend. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry, you'll find someone someday." So she just blurts out that she's dating someone, and who, of course, does she say she's dating? She says she's dating Nathan. So she just proposed a plan, or like a deal to Nathan. They pretend that they're together around Paul and Sophia. Paul won't think she's desperate and alone. Sophia will get jealous and want to be with Nathan. But we all know they're going to end up together. Like, obviously. But This book is so cute so far. I'm on page 56. I'm only 20% into this book, and I'm loving it. I started reading it yesterday, and I'm literally freaking 56 pages in, and I'm loving this book. It is so good. I don't want to put it down. Like, this is my type of book. I'll tell you that. So, if you're a gamer or you're thinking about gaming, or you have a gamer partner or husband or spouse or whoever, boyfriend, girlfriend, I would say pick up this book. Yes, it is young adult. They are in high school, but it is super cute and adorable. And it's one of those reads that are like a mindless read. Like, I want to say it's not like a filler. It's not like a buffer. It's like a book you would read if you just want to like detach yourself from being an adult and stuff that you have to do throughout the day. This is a perfect escape book. That's the word. Perfect escape book. I highly recommend this book so far, and I'm only, like I said, 56 pages in. It's so cute and adorable. I am highly recommending this book. The other day when I was finishing up the puzzle that me and my husband were doing, I was putting it away and everything and cleaning up. I started listening to Pirates Latitudes by Michael Crouch. I'm like on chapter 6. I'm 10% into chapter 6. I don't know exactly where I'm at. My bookmark is on chapter 7, but I'm not on chapter 7 yet. I just don't know exactly where I'm at inside of chapter 6. So this is my audiobook, and I'll probably listen to it, I don't know, sometime today, because I need to pick up the house a little bit. I just got done eating lunch, so I'm gonna just relax for a bit, and then I'm gonna pick up house. I had to clean out my wax warmer. I could have been listening to this while cleaning out my wax warmer, but I didn't do it. And then, but yeah. So this is for the Breath of the Wild-a-thon, which is read a 2-word title for Korok Forest. Read a book with a 2-word title, because I am on Team Daruk this year. So that's for that one. The D&D book, the Dungeons and Drama, doesn't work for anything. I mean, it could work for 2-word title because it is Dungeons and Drama. So who knows? Maybe if I finish this before Pirates Latitude, I'll just do Dungeons and Drama. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I did finish Woodland Stable. Read a book with, if you're wondering why I'm looking down, I've got it written in my reading journal. Read a book with woodland creatures on the cover. I read Franklin Has a Sleepover to my son last night, and there's a turtle who is Franklin, and bear who's a bear, and those are woodland creatures. I did do Divine Beast Von Meadow, Air Buzzword, I DNF Rise of Koshi. I started it at the beginning of the, a little bit before the readathon, and during, like, not officially the readathon, but I got to start early because I have the horse perks. But I started it then, and I didn't like it. I don't know, something about it didn't remind me of Avatar, so I didn't like it, so I didn't want to finish it. So I DNF'd Rise of Koshi, but I am still going to read Superman Up in the Sky because it looks good. And that's it for reading for the Breath of the Wild-a-thon. I still need to read What Feast at Night, Super Mario Double Trouble, and The Bernstein Bears Play Football. The Bernstein Bears Play Football, I can read to my son anytime today. I can just go in his room and read it to him right now because it's a short book, which I had picked a Blood Moon card, and you just randomly go on the Breath of the Wild-a-thon website, and you can number generate 1 through 10, or do a a D10 and roll the dice and get a number. So I got number 2, which was reread a childhood favorite, which I loved the Bernstein Bears growing up. I read them all the time. I read Bernstein Bears, Franklin, Critters, all of that, Arthur. So I just decided to pick up Bernstein Bears because we have one. We'd have an Arthur book that I could read to him too, but I don't know. Bernstein Bears popped into my head. That's why I said Bernstein Bears. So I still have to read that, but it won't take me long to read that one either. And then I would have knocked already off 3 prompts for the Breath of the Wild-a-thon, which I would only need 1, 2, 3, 4, and the bonuses. What Feast of Night works for one of the bonuses, which will be using one of Daruk's, or using Daruk's protection, which is you're basically doubling up. So this book works for a prompt and a bonus book, or a bonus challenge. So that book will be doubling up. And Super Mario Double Trouble is a bonus, which is basically you got to read in a different spot in either your house or go outside or whatever. So I initially was going to go outside and read, but it's super muggy today. And probably going to be super muggy for the rest of the week because of the storms coming in and out. And it's starting to become summer, so it's gross outside right now. So I'm probably going to go over there and read on my reading chair. I know this is a lot to take in, but this is also the beginning of a reading vlog. And so, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. But, yeah. So we're only like in the first week of June so far, and I've already knocked off 2 prompts, which is awesome. And I could knock off a 3rd one today and only have to worry about a couple, like 1, 2, 3, 4 prompts. So yeah. So if I do finish Dungeons and Drama before I finish Pirates Latitude, I will use Dungeons and Drama for Pirates Latitude. But I'm still going to continue Pirates Latitude because it is on my TBR. It's one of the oldest books on my TBR. I got this book a long time ago. I don't know. I might also DNF this because so far I'm not liking this. And I haven't gotten to where the pirates show up. So I'm hoping they show up soon. Because this is not pirates. And if I DNF this, I'm going to see if my husband wants it. Because he'll probably like it more than me. Not that he's super into pirates, but he loves Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, we both love it, but he loves it. So it totally reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean. I think Michael Crichton, in my mind, is only Jurassic. Like, I don't know why. I really don't know why. But if I can't get into this, I'm obviously going to DNF it. And I have the backup for a 2-word title for Dungeons and Drama. So, but I'm gonna get off here and relax with some more reading, and then I'm gonna get up and pick up the house. While I'm picking up the house, I will obviously put the audiobook on. By pick up the house, I mean I have a few stuff in my living room and dining room area, like my son's toys, that I just got to pick up real fast. There's no dishes in the sink that I have to do, so that's cool because we've been trying to keep the habit of washing the dishes before we go to bed and everything, because the ants are already starting to be bad this year, which is irritating. But yeah, so I'm gonna get off here, like I said, and read, and I'll come back with you for an update on reading one of these books that I've mentioned. Okay. Fellow humanoids. So, they were hosting sprints on the Breath of the Wildathon Discord right here, and I joined the RPG adventure. I joined the little ranking and everything. So that was pretty cool. So I am currently 60. Hold on. I shall tell you. I'm currently 64% into Pirates Latitudes. I'm pretty sure I said Michael Crichton. I don't know how to use. However you say this dude's last name. It's starting to pick up, starting to get some of the pirates and all of the shenanigans that happens inside of this book, and I am starting to like it now. It's starting to, yeah, I'm starting to like it. So the next part I'm gonna be on soon is Monkey Bay, and I can't wait because that's a cool name. So I'm this far. I read pretty far in Pirates Latitudes today. I didn't think I was going to like this book because it starts off super, super slow. And I don't like that. But it did. So on Dungeons and Drama, I'm on page 78. I'm 27% into this. I'm on chapter 8, just at the beginning of chapter 8. And this one is really, really cute and adorable. I'm loving it so far. So Riley joined the D&D game that Nathan is a part of. And he has agreed to help her with her ex. And she has agreed to help him with Sophia. So let's see what happens with these two. I kind of know what's going to happen. So let's see what happens. But I'm going to get off here, and I will chat with you probably tomorrow for an update on some more reading. Okay, bye. Hey everyone, same angle, but whatevs. I was outside with a little guy, but we came in because the dude next door was mowing, so he stirred up some mosquitoes, and the little guy was getting eaten up, so we decided to come in. It is also really hot outside right now because it's becoming summertime. So yeah, that's what was happening and why we were out there. I started listening to more of Pirates Latitudes, and I didn't know this was based off of actual real events and pirates and stuff, which is pretty cool. I just thought it was a story he made up, but hey, pretty cool. As you know, I have not been rating my books, so you're not going to get a star rating for this. But it was really good. It was interesting. The beginning was very slow, but it was building up, like, the suspense and everything. And then when the pirates came in, it was pretty cool. And I really enjoyed this. This was a good book. I highly recommend this, especially for people who like Pirates of the Caribbean. It totally reminded me of Pirates of the Caribbean. A lot of Pirates of the Caribbean. So I don't have a current audiobook. I don't know if I'm going to find a current audiobook right now or what's going to happen with audiobook wise. am still currently reading Dungeons and Drama for my ebook, which has nothing to pertain to the Breath of the Wild-a-thon. I just picked it up because it looked really good, but I can start What Feast at Night physically, or What Feast at Night physically, because I don't want to wait for the audiobook because it's like 6 weeks out or whatever, and I have to pick this for my read a book with red or orange on the cover from oh my gosh, from Breath of the Wild-a-thon. I don't know where my brain is, why it's not working right now, but apparently it doesn't want to work. The squirrel in my brain's like, it's hot, I'm tired, I don't want to do anything. Okay. So it's currently 2:59. I'm doing the laundry. I gotta pick up house. Little guy's like dumped out some of his flashcards, so I gotta pick those up. Make dinner. I can either read What Feast at Night or Dungeons and Drama. Either one I could pick up. I can also pick up the Superman Up in the Sky. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Right now I'm currently watching Gabby, so you could see. So I'm gonna probably just continue watching Gabby, and then I'm going to, after watching Gabby, pick up the house, depending on how long it takes, possibly start dinner, because now it's 3 o'clock. Wow, that's crazy. And just go about my day. But I wanted to let y'all know that I did finish this. This is for 2-word title, Korok Forest. I believe it was for Korok Forest. Let me make sure I'm not fibbing on y'all. Yeah, Korok Forest. Read a book with a 2-word title, Pirate's Latitude. So what's left on my TBR for the Breath of the Wild-a-thon, here's my spread for Breath of the Wild-a-thon. What's left on my TBR is Mario Double Trouble and What Feast at Night. And then I'm done with my TBR, which I'll probably be done with it by the middle of next week, I'll say. I don't want to say by the end of this week because I don't know how long it's going to take me to read What Feast at Night or Mario Double Trouble, because What Feast at Night, the writing is extremely small. See that? See how small that is? But if it's any inclination how it's going to, if it's going to read like What Moves the Dead, I should be able to read it fairly fast, because I read What Moves the Dead really fast. So hopefully this one is the same. Super Mario Double Trouble is a mass market, so hopefully it won't take me that long. I like Mario, so I'll probably get into the story very fast. Sorry, trying to figure out what was on my finger. That was weird. Okay, so I'm going to get off here and I will give you an update maybe tomorrow, maybe before I go to bed tonight. We'll see what happens if I pick up any of these other books, but I did finish a book today, so I really don't have to. Just depends on my mood. But chat with y'all later.
Many unbearable hours later.
Hello, my fellow humanoids. How are you today? So, yesterday, I was reading Dungeons and Drama. I'm on page 127, 44% in. You're probably not going to be able to see that. More than likely not going to be able to see it. It's getting super cute so far. Like, they're starting to realize that they're slowly getting feelings for each other. and our main character Riley just found out that the only reason Sophia's been around Nathan is to basically use him for his money and his employee discount at the store. And she got super, super pissed. And then he ended up getting some dice for her because she's like, maybe instead of buying her dice, you should just buy me dice since we're like together. And he's like, well, what do you want? She goes, I don't know, surprise me. And she thought that he was going to get just like this cheap old whatever. And then she's like, or at first he's like, well, no, you have your own employee discount. She goes, I'll pay you back. So he does it, and he brings her these dice that they're like clear, and then they have gems in them, and then gold writing. He's like, they're so you. She's like, oh my God, they are so me. And then she ends up kissing him. She gets butterflies because she kisses him. She gets all giddy because when her ex shows up to her in the lunchroom, Nathan shows up and he puts his arm around her like he's holding her waist and everything, and then they hold hands to go get pizza. Like they're slowly realizing that they like each other and they should be together. She roped her best friend into going to play D&D with her and them, and her one of the boys that one of Nathan's friends likes her best friend Hirschiko. I think her name's Hirschiko. Like I said, it's really cute. It's super adorable. It had me giggling and laughing and going, oh, they're so adorable. The Sophia chick, that bitch, she needs a good pounding. She needs a good ass whooping. She totally reminds me a little bit of Pacifica from Gravity Falls. If you've ever watched Gravity Falls, you know how Pacifica is a bitch to Mabel at first. That's totally what she reminds me of. And I don't know if she's going to get like a redeeming arc where she's going to be nice to Nathan and Riley, or if she's going to realize that she doesn't have Nathan anymore and then she just quits going to D&D altogether and everything. But we'll see what happens. I'm really, really enjoying it. So I'm going to read some more of that today. Right now, I'm just playing my daily round of my games on my phone. And then I'll probably pick up reading. But before I want to read, I need to fold my laundry. And I need to pick up the house a bit. I got a few little bit of dishes to do. This morning, I wasn't planning on going anywhere today. I was only planning on going somewhere tomorrow. But this morning, my landlord texted me, hey, so you're going to pay your rent today? Because normally we pay our rent like super early. And I haven't had a chance to go pay it because I don't have the car because my husband has the car. So I was like, oh, snap. Yeah, I'll go pay it today. Totally. Luckily, my mom had an open window where she could come by and pick us up today and take us over there. So we went and paid rent. I was supposed to drop my husband's book off at the library, but I forgot it. So I'll just do it tomorrow. And then we went to Wally because the little guy wanted to go to Wally and he got some toys. And then we went to McDonald's, and then he like colored this picture and he got a free ice cream, which is pretty cool. And then we went to my mom's. We were there for a bit, and then he wanted to come home because he didn't want to go inside because sometimes my mom's dogs bother him. So he didn't want to go inside, so he decided just to come home. So we came home, and I was playing my game for a bit, and then I realized, oh my gosh, I need to update my blog. So rambling. I read a little bit of Dungeons and Drama. I didn't pick up What Feast at Night yet, just Dungeons and Drama. It's really cute. I'm not like I'm just keeping my focus on Dungeons and Drama. It's just super cute and adorable, and I want to see what's going to happen between them, to be honest. That's why I'm solely just reading that right now and picking that up. It has nothing to do with the Breath of the Wildathon. It could have something to do with the Breath of the Wildathon because there is, I believe, red. Yeah, there's red and some orange on the cover, but it's mostly pink. But I'm still gonna count What Feast at Night for Dungeons and Drama, for Breath of the Wildathon. If I really wanted to, no, that doesn't work either. Okay. But yeah, so I just wanted to check in and let y'all know what's been going on, and just, it's a super, super hot day here. It's all the way in the 90s today. Like, you could tell summer is here, and I don't like it. I hate summer so freaking much. I am a fall girl. Give me the fall time any time of the year. I love fall. Fall's my favorite. But I'm gonna get off here and do my chores, and I'll check in with you all later when I have an update on any of my reading. Okay, bye. What's up, people of the internet? So, I finished Dungeons and Drama earlier today after I took a shower. I had to cut my husband's hair and my son's hair, so I took a shower afterwards because I had hair all over the place. So, yeah. So before that, I was reading Dungeons and Drama, and then I got pretty far yesterday. I made it to 270 something or 280 something yesterday. I think it was 70 something. I made it to 200 and I want to say 76 yesterday. And then today I picked it up, and after I ate lunch and everything, and my husband was taking a nap, so I picked it up and I finished it after he woke up from his nap saying he wanted a haircut and all that stuff. So I finished it. And I'm not rating my books as I told you all before, but I highly recommend this book. Keep in mind, it is a book about two high schoolers and their romance. So there's no smut, no innuendo about any smexiness. It was wholesome, cute, and adorable, and I loved it so much. It's a perfect book for escapism. I'm letting y'all know you need to pick up Dungeons and Drama. It is so cute and adorable. I'm gonna buy my own copy for sure to put on my shelves, on my romance shelf. I'm slowly but surely starting a romance shelf. But yes, so cute and adorable, and I love it so much. So I am playing I got a couple phone games that I played right now. Watching old Allie and Paige's vlogs because I love her. She is so amazing. I wish she would upload more videos, but she'll upload when she uploads. That's all I gotta say about that. So, the next book I'm going to pick up is What Feast at Night, T. Kingfisher. This is the second book to What Moves the Dead. Here's the cover for What Moves the Dead. I don't have it here physically with me, but I do own it. Here's this book. The writing in this is small, just like What Moves the Dead. The end pages in this one are, I think this is a moth, which is so beautiful and gorgeous. I really love it. Like, I would totally get this tattooed on me with a little crescent moon right here. Gorgeous. So the end papers also are moths with a candle that's lit. Here's the back one. This has, not counting the acknowledgements, this has 147 pages. So I should be able to knock this out pretty fast, considering I knocked out a 200 and something page book in what, like 4 or 5 days. That's counting not reading it for one whole day. But yeah, I think I could knock this out pretty fast, and then all I have to do is read the Mario book for the Breath of the Wild-a-thon, and I've completed the Breath of the Wild-a-thon Va Meadow. I do want to squeeze in Superman Up in the Sky before I officially say that I'm done. Because I did DNF Rizakoshi, like, I know I've said this before, but I want to actually read Superman Up in the Sky, so I feel like I've read all the books that I was supposed to read, you know what I mean? So, yeah. After I read everything for the Breath of the Wild-a-thon that I need to read, I'm going to get on my phone and use my spinner wheel to spin and see what book I need to read next out of there. Keep in mind, I have 2 huge books. One book is huger than the other. Huger. I don't even think that works there. Bigger than the other. And that is Children of Time. If I get Children of Time, I will probably be reading that book for the rest of the month. Just to let you know, because it is huge. And I haven't looked at the writing in it. And I cannot find an audiobook anywhere for Children of Time. I can find audiobooks for the rest of the series, but not the first one. I don't get it. And before you ask, no, I don't have Audible. I use my free trial, and I don't want to pay Audible right now to get audiobooks. No, I don't have Everand. And no, I don't use Spotify Premium to listen to books. And I've just learned recently that Spotify limits you to your listening amount you can listen to for an audiobook. And I think that's stupid and annoying, because I don't remember who I was watching, but they were not that far to the end of a book, and they had to finish reading it physically because Audible cut them, or not Audible, Spotify cut them off. Like, what the heck? I do give my money to Jeff Bezos in other ways for Amazon, so it's not like I have anything against it. I don't want to spend money on it when, like, I could physically read it or get the audio through the library, like support my local library and everything, which I wish they had it, but they don't. But it's all good, whatever. I'll just read it physically if I happen to get Children of Time. I'm not saying I'm gonna get it, and I'm not saying I am gonna get it. I'm just saying in general. So today is actually Saturday. We're supposed to be doing a puzzle. Me and my husband are supposed to be starting a new puzzle today. We're supposed to be doing Jafar. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to start What Feast at Night. So I have started it already to see if it's going to be anything like the first one. If it is, I'll fly through this one, because I flew through the first one. So we'll see what happens though. And I will check in when I have an update on any sort of reading, as in if I read this or DNF'd it, read it. If I DNF this, I do have to find another book with red or orange on the cover, because you can only DNF one book for the readathon. But I don't think I'm going to DNF this. Like, I'm praying and hoping I'm not going to. And then if I finish this today, I'll start Mario tomorrow. And if I start Mario tomorrow, I have to read over there. over there in that reading chair, because that's my reading couch chair, and I have to read somewhere else in the house that I normally don't read. And I normally read over there on the couch. Don't mind the little bits of mess. My son decided to throw toys on the floor. So, that's it for me. I'm going to watch / listen to Allie and read some of What Feast at Night by Taking Fisher, and I will come back when I have an update on something. And I did redo my shelves just a bit. I put my Steins up top. That's not all of my R.L. Stein books. The rest of them are in California. I moved my Zelda over here. I moved some of my sci-fi with my sci-fi Legos up there. I need to get a bookshelf for my room to put all my space Legos on. And then I moved my middle grades all the way this way. And then this is just a mix of random books. And down below are books that I really don't talk about too much. So I'm going to get off here and I shall chat with you later. Bye 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 bye. Good morning. Good morning. So, as y'all know, I did finish Dungeons and Drama yesterday, so I won't talk about that again. And I did pick up What Feast at Night, and I ended up I ended up looking at my library again, and the audiobook was available. So, I got the audiobook for What Feast at Night. I'm really not that far into the book. I'm on page 4. And I've already started annotating the book. I believe I annotated the first one, but I don't remember if I did annotate the first one or not. If not, I'll probably annotate it later when I get it. And then I went and got little guy a treat. We got him MD for dinner last night, and while I was waiting for the person to come out and bring us the food, the audiobook for Starbringer came in, and I've been waiting for this audiobook to come in for about, I don't know, since the beginning of last month when this was on my TBR. Was it last month or the month before? I don't remember. I've been waiting a long time for this to come through. I was going to read it physically, but this is a huge book, and this is some tiny ass writing, and I'm not all about that. I'm not going to give myself a headache or anything. So, this shall be read this month also. And this is a big old chunky sci-fi. This is without the acknowledgements. This is 596 pages. So, on the cusp of being 600 pages. This book is. So this was, I know the prompt because I have it in here. This was for a book your significant other chooses. So I gave him a couple books and he picked Starbringer. He actually bought me Starbringer for my birthday last year. So, yeah, I definitely need to get to it. And I'm a huge sci-fi buff. Like, I love sci-fi so much. If it's not abhorrently obvious with all the space that I have around my house and the paintings that I do, and I talk about it constantly, and I'm always taking pictures of the moon. Yeah. So, Tracy Wolff had written the Crave series, and I don't know what Nina Croft has done. I do like her last name though. So this is going to be my reading for the upcoming weeks. After I get done with What Feast at Night, I have just Mario to read for the Breath of the Wildathon, and then I've completed another round of Breath of the Wildathon. I have defeated Vomito. I think this morning I'm going to knock out reading Superman Up in the Sky. So I will like officially like just knocked everything out. I don't technically have to read Superman Up in the Sky, but because I did DNF a book, I really feel like I should read Superman Up in the Sky. Like, if you're on Jaruk's team, you DNF a book, you don't have to do this. This is just me in general. I feel like I need to. Why? I don't know. I feel like I need to do it. So right now I'm watching Lachlan's newest video, and then I'm probably going to pick up Superman Up in the Sky because I have it through my Hoopla and I can read it on my tablet. And I'm having some cold coffee with a donut right now for breakfast, and my family's sleeping right now, so I'm trying to be quiet. So I'm going to get off here and I'm going to watch Lachlan and then read Superman, and I will chat with y'all later when I have an update on some sort of reading. Okay, bye. What's up, people of the internet? So, I finished Dungeons and Drama earlier today after I took a shower. I had a cut. My husband's hair and my son's hair, so I took a shower afterwards because I had hair all over the place. So, yeah. So before that, I was reading Dungeons and Drama, and then, like, I got pretty far yesterday. I made it to 270 something or 280 something yesterday. I think it was 70 something. I made it to 200 and like, I want to say 76 yesterday. And then today I picked it up, and after I ate lunch and everything, and my husband was taking a nap, so I picked it up. And I finished it after he woke up from his nap saying he wanted a haircut and all that stuff. So I finished it. And I'm not rating my books as I told you all before, but I highly recommend this book. Keep in mind, it is a book about two high schoolers and their romance. So there's no smut, no innuendo about any smexiness. It was wholesome, cute, and adorable, and I loved it so much. It's a perfect book for escapism. I'm letting y'all know you need to pick up Dungeons and Drama. It is so cute and adorable. I'm gonna buy my own copy for sure to put on my shelves, on my romance shelf. I'm slowly but surely starting a romance shelf. But yes, so cute and adorable, and I love it so much. So I am playing I got a couple phone games that I played right now. Watching old Allie and Paige's vlogs because I love her. She is so amazing. I wish she would upload more videos, but she'll upload when she uploads. That's all I gotta say about that. So, the next book I'm going to pick up is What Feast at Night, T. Kingfisher. This is the second book to What Moves the Dead. Here's the cover for What Moves the Dead. I don't have it here physically with me, but I do own it. Here's this book. The writing in this is small, just like What Moves the Dead. The end pages in this one are, I think this is a moth, which is so beautiful and gorgeous. I really love it. Like, I would totally get this tattooed on me with a little crescent moon right here. Gorgeous. So the end papers also are moths with a candle that's lit. And here's the back one. This has, not counting the acknowledgements, this has 147 pages. So I should be able to knock this out pretty fast, considering I knocked out a 200 and something page book in what, like 4 or 5 days. That's counting not reading it for one whole day. But yeah, I think I could knock this out pretty fast, and then all I have to do is read the Mario book for the Breath of the Wild-a-thon, and I've completed the Breath of the Wild-a-thon Meadow. I do want to squeeze in Superman Up in the Sky before I officially say that I'm done, because I did DNF Rizakoshi. Like, I know I've said this before, but I want to actually read Superman Up in the Sky, so I feel like I've read all the books that I was supposed to read, you know what I mean? So, yeah. After I read everything for the Breath of the Wild-a-thon that I need to read, I'm going to get on my phone and use my spinner wheel to spin and see what book I need to read next out of there. Keep in mind, I have 2 huge books. One book is huger than the other. Huger. I don't even think that works there. Bigger than the other. And that is Children of Time. If I get Children of Time, I will probably be reading that book for the rest of the month. Just to let you know, because it is huge. And I haven't looked at the writing in it. And I cannot find an audiobook anywhere for Children of Time. I can find audiobooks for the rest of the series, but not the first one. I don't get it. And before you ask, no, I don't have Audible. I use my free trial, and I don't want to pay Audible right now to get audiobooks. No, I don't have Everand. And no, I don't use Spotify Premium to listen to books. And I've just learned recently that Spotify limits you to your listening amount you can listen to for an audiobook. And I think that's stupid and annoying, because I don't remember who I was watching, but they were not that far to the end of a book, and they had to finish reading it physically because Spotify cut them off. Like, what the heck? I do give my money to Jeff Bezos in other ways for Amazon, so it's not like I have anything against it. I don't want to spend money on it when, like, I could physically read it or get the audio through the library, like support my local library and everything, which I wish they had it, but they don't. But it's all good, whatever. I'll just read it physically if I happen to get Children of Time. I'm not saying I'm gonna get it, and I'm not saying I am gonna get it. I'm just saying in general. So today is actually Saturday. We're supposed to be doing a puzzle. Me and my husband are supposed to be starting a new puzzle today. We're supposed to be doing Jafar. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to start What Feast at Night. So I have started it already to see if it's going to be anything like the first one. If it is, I'll fly through this one, because I flew through the first one. So we'll see what happens though. And I will check in when I have an update on any sort of reading, as in if I read this or DNF'd it, read it. If I DNF this, I do have to find another book with red or orange on the cover, because you can only DNF one book for the readathon. But I don't think I'm going to DNF this. Like, I'm praying and hoping I'm not going to. And then if I finish this today, I'll start Mario tomorrow. And if I start Mario tomorrow, I have to read over there in that reading chair, because that's my reading couch chair, and I have to read somewhere else in the house that I normally don't read. And I normally read over there on the couch. Don't mind the little bits of mess. My son decided to throw toys on the floor. So, that's it for me. I'm going to watch / listen to Allie and read some of What Feast at Night by Taking Fisher, and I will come back when I have an update on something. And I did redo my shelves just a bit. I put my Steins up top. That's not all of my R.L. Stein books. The rest of them are in California. I moved my Zelda over here. I moved some of my sci-fi with my sci-fi Legos up there. I need to get a bookshelf for my room to put all my space Legos on. And then I moved my middle grades all the way this way. And then this is just a mix of random books. And down below are books that I really don't talk about too much. So I'm gonna get off here, and I shall chat with you a lot later. Bye 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 bye. Hey bunks. I just finished Mario. Let's see, Nintendo's Adventure Books featuring the Super Mario Brothers Double Trouble. I didn't know that there were Zelda ones of these, and I want to get them, but I think I can only find them on eBay and probably pay an arm and leg, because these are I've seen one that's just Luigi, and someone wanted $50 for it on Amazon. These, I believe, are from, let's find out when these were published. 1991, the same year I was born. 1991. So understandable that they wanted $50 for it, but still $50. Anyways, there was a couple times where I got a game over, so I did, because this is like a choose your own adventure book. I didn't put that together, adventure books. I just thought it was one huge story, but I didn't put that together that it's choose your own adventure. But I had fun. I did it like, I want to say about 5 to 6 times. I did it until I got a U1, and I calculated all my coins and stuff. On the back you get to do this thing. I only got a magnifying glass out of this round of doing it, and I got definite Super Mario Bros material. I got 256 coins. If you get 300 or more, you get Hyper-O-Matic Koopa Stomping Super Plumber. So, but this was pretty fun. I really enjoyed it, so I just marked off my prompt for the Breath of the Wild-a-thon, which is read in a different area than you normally read. And I read this while being outside, as you could tell, with my little guy. But yeah, and if y'all see that up there, that's a wristband for mosquitoes, because mosquitoes have been super bad lately, and it's not fun dealing with them. So we got a couple of wristbands for mosquitoes, and little guy won't wear them. So my husband decided to put them up around the porch, because a lot of the times when we're out here, he likes to be just on the porch, which is cool and fine with us. And he also got some candles yesterday for mosquitoes too. But side note of all the mosquito talk, because I figured someone's gonna mention, hey, you got a wristband up there. But this, I really liked it. It's super fun. I would really love to read the Zelda ones. Apparently, when you had Pringles, this was a special edition, free with any 2 cans of Pringles. So I'm wondering if you bought 2 cans of Pringles and you put in your address and stuff, and Nintendo sent you these books, or how you went about getting these books through Pringles. And why don't people or companies do shit like this nowadays? Because that's freaking fun. I remember getting like box tops or something like that and mailing it out and waiting for your prize to come in the mail. Like, how many people did that shit? I love doing that. I wish companies would do that again, especially for kids nowadays that have the wait and the suspense, you know what I mean? Like, you were dying and you would bug your parents or your uncle or whoever like watched you or whatever. You would bug them and be like, did I get anything in the mail? Did I get anything in the mail? And of course, no. And then when you give up hope, that thing comes in the mail. It's amazing. Anyways, yeah, this was really good. I really enjoyed it. Super cute. But Iggy made this machine that was making doubles of everyone in the kingdom. So you basically just go on an adventure with Mario, trying to figure out what happened, why everyone has doubles. You end up finding out that Iggy makes the machine. Bowser ends up telling you because he's an idiot, and he tells Mario his plans all the time, like a ding dong giant turtle Koopa thingy, and you just beat him, which is pretty cool. I just dropped my book. Wow. Okay, that's my exit to go. I'll talk to y'all later. Yo, what's up, peeps? Haven't said that in forever. Different angle of my house. I'm just on my to be read shelf right now, because earlier today I did finish T. Kingfisher's What Feast at Night. I was listening to this while making lunch, and while eating lunch, and playing a little bit of my game on my phone. So I did finish this. This was very interesting. Nothing like the first one, I will say. There were some creepy moments. If you do have claustrophobia, I would say stay away from this, because they are in some very, very tight quarters inside of this book. A part did give me the heebie-jeebies because his horse was losing its flesh. If you like horses, I would say do not read this book, because it goes into detail about flesh falling off of a horse. Yeah, it was very creepy. Nothing like the first one. And they did come across mushrooms again, and they were freaked out, of course, because of what happened in the first book about mushrooms. So yeah, very good novella. Really appreciate these from T. Kingfisher. They're very nice and super quick to get through. I really love them. So I listened to the audio while I was doing like lunch, I said, and everything. I happened to burn my freaking thumb like an idiot. Boing. You know. But yeah, good book. I recommend this book for people who like Poe. It's not so much Poe-esque. It does have his, I will say she does pull in his atmosphericness that he has in his stories. Like, reading a Poe story, you get pulled in and sucked into the atmosphere of his story, and you could feel the creepiness and stuff like that. She does that, not throughout the whole book, I will say, but partially through the book. Like, it's very interesting how she goes about her storytelling. You are following Easton and Angus, and they do talk about them being in war and everything in this book, so that was interesting to read about. Nothing I really cared about, but it was interesting. And you do get to see Miss Porter inside of this book again more than once, and you basically get to see Easton and Angus fall more in love with each other. This is very, very, very gay. So keep that in mind, I guess, if you're looking for an LGBTQIA plus book. This is that. It's not so much in your face. She gives you subtle hints of them being together and in a relationship. And it's not like a typical relationship, I would say. It's more like we've been best friends for so long. We know each other's bullshit, and that's just how it is. And I love him and he loves me, so we're just gonna, you know, be together type of thing. That's basically what it is. So yeah, finishing T. Kingfisher, finishing Mario. I'm going to either listen to this vlog of Allie's, or I'm going to put on some like Craig for my son, and I'm going to read Superman Up in the Sky on my tablet, and then I will spin my wheel to see what I get to read next. And then I'll probably end the vlog because it's actually getting pretty long. I read my comments, and at least one person said that they like long vlogs, so I'll keep doing my long vlogs for as long as I guess I feel like doing them. It also cuts down a lot of my editing, so that works too. So yeah, good thing. So I will read Superman Up in the Sky, come back, talk to you about Superman Up in the Sky, and then I shall spin my wheel, and you'll see what I'll be reading for the next vlog. So let's go put What Feasts at Night on my bookshelf, shall we? Don't mind the books on the ground. I gotta pick it up after, little guy. So here's my shelves. Gonna pop you in right there. And yeah, that's that. I'm gonna go read Superman Up in the Sky, and then I'll come back in the exact same spot, spin my wheel for y'all, and we'll see what I'm reading for the next vlog. I'll do one spin, pick the book, read it, come back, because I've went through this before. I've got a too chunky beast on this reading thing, so yeah. Hey y'all, if you're the TV, little guy's watching Craig of the Creek, but I just finished Superman Up in the Sky. It was, it had like 6 volumes in it, I believe. Let me make sure I'm getting that correct. It was like a bind up of like a graphic novel. Yeah, it was issues 1 through 6, Superman Up in the Sky. So this was, Darkseid basically got to Superman and got in his brain and everything with Brainiac and Lex, making him think that he didn't save this little girl named Alice. And so he, throughout the whole issues, he was going through the turmoil of he didn't save her. So he tried to go back in time. He tried to do other stuff, and he altered the timeline and messed certain things up. In the end, he found out that it was Darkseid and Lex and Brainiac controlling him. And all was well. I love the art style inside of DC Comics. They're my favorite I just, something about them. I love them. I'm a huge DC fan. I love DC over Marvel hands down. I know some people will be like, oh my god, that's weird. But I do. So I actually haven't completely finished the Breath of the Wildathon. They haven't done the Fang and Bone challenge yet. So I still have to get down now. Get down. Sorry. So they haven't done the Fang and Bone challenge, and I still have to do that, and then I officially have completed everything. So that's a plus. We don't know when they're gonna do the Fang and Bone challenge. It's just at random. They randomly do the Fang and Bone challenges, but I'm going to spin my wheel, and we're gonna see the next read I'm going to do. I am currently listening to Starbringer because I did get the audio the other day for Starbringer, so I'm currently listening to that. But let's spin this wheel and see what book I'm going to be getting. Let me turn down and spin. And the next book it picked is Abducted. Hey, I really did not want to read that book. Do I read it or do I spin again? Okay, so this is Abducted. It's true stories. It would be marking off another one of my game, which is read a book about true stories. So this is about people who've been abducted by aliens. I guess I can start it if I'm not feeling the book, then I can DNF it. It says Abducted. Their encounters with aliens change their lives. Now two sisters reveal the whole terrifying true story. I might have heard about this, like in all of the ancient alien episodes that I've watched. I guess I can try it. I don't know. I guess I'll try it. My next book is Abducted. But it's the end of this vlog. I will chat with y'all in the next vlog. And let me know if you've read any of the books that I have mentioned inside of this vlog. Let me know, again, if you like long vlogs or not. If more than one, if another person tells me, yeah, we like long vlogs, then I'll continue doing long vlogs. If only one person says, yeah, I like long vlogs, then, I mean, not a lot of people watch my channel to begin with anyways. So maybe I should just please the one person I have and just continue doing the long vlogs. But I was kind of hoping for something else, not a mass market paperback. But I gotta read it sometime, right? And so yeah, I will check this out, see how it is. If I like it, I'll continue to read. If I can't get into it, I will DNF it and spin again, and we'll see what I get from there. Alright, I shall see you on the next vlog. Bye.